It is hard to believe that the technological advancement in aviation industry took place in a period of almost a century. The 19th century led into the developmental prospect in aviation industry. COVID-19, coronavirus, have led into the grounding of all aircrafts around the world. It is unbelievable how this infectious disease has led into the stopping of flights throughout the world. Allow me to discuss the development of aviation in the last century. And with this in mind, if you like most of my videos, subscribe to watch all other videos in the channel. It is almost impossible to believe that an aircraft did not fly till the year 1903, when the two Wright brothers made their first documented and historic flight. The brothers Orville and Wilbur Wright did their first flight in Kitty Hawk, Ohio in 1903. It is almost impossible to see today the beast of the air like ANTONOV 225 taking off from the ground. We know by the great Isaac Newton law of motion, law of gravity, that every object tends to be pulled towards the center of the earth. Aviators in their own wisdom defied the gravity. The only people that goes against the law of gravity are aircraft designers and people in aviation industry. I am glad to discuss few magical, huge pieces of metal and technological magic that have made it to go against gravity. ANTONOV A225 MREA is the biggest piece of engineering equipment that has ever been built by humankind. It was first developed on 21st December 1988 when it took off from ground. In its conception, the aircraft was designed to be used to carry another plane for space flight. It was supposed to carry spaceship till it takes off, but it wasn't used for this function. It is only one of its kind that has ever been built, and today only one plane exists and operates in air. It's majorly used for cargo plane and used to carry massive pieces of cargo. It has huge space and a takeoff weight of around 640,000 kilograms. With 6 engines, it is a powerful plane, defying the entire laws of science that we ever thought we knew. It defies the law of gravity and takes off against the law of gravity. This aircraft was built in Russia, a Soviet Union. It is the most successful huge plane, and none of its kind has ever been built, and it's only one that survives in air today. Airbus A380, the king of air. This is the hugest commercial aircraft that has ever been built by mankind. It is a beautiful piece of engineering technique that is very successful. I am happy and very sad also at the same time that the production of Airbus A380 is coming to a halt. I wish that in future the demand of it comes back, or Airbus decides to build a new version of it. It first came into flight on 27th April 2005 And from that time to date, 242 of them have been developed, designed, and perfectly built. Emirates Airlines, Singapore Airlines, Lufthansa Airlines, and Qantas, among other airlines around the world, are the major users of this beautiful plane. It cost around 445 million US dollars. It has a seat capacity of more than 800 passengers. This is the unique engineering equipment that man has been able to put afloat in air. I remember having gone through the Emirates first class for Airbus A380. It is an experience out of the world. Wonderful plane, well varnished inside. Takeoff is very comfortable, as same as landing. Beautiful, beautiful piece of engineering, piece of equipment put together by the great minds of aircraft engineers and designers. Boeing 747. This is the first biggest commercial aircraft that has ever been built by any aircraft designer around the world. It's an American aircraft. It was first tested in flight on February 9, 1969. It has been one of the most successful flights, being operated majorly by British Airways, Lufthansa Airways, Korea Air, and Atlas Air, among other airlines in the world. Its success is unbelievable. Air Force One uses Boeing 747. Most governments, most kings around the world, the King of Brunei, the King of Dubai, their first flight, they use Boeing 747. It is unbelievable how successful this particular big aircraft has been, so successful, and that is why it's referred to as the Queen of Air. It costs around 24 million US dollars to around 83 million US dollars to get one. What a wonderful, beautiful piece of engineering, piece of equipment. It has a seat capacity of over 400 passengers. It is and it remains the Queen of Air, Boeing 747. Today, Boeing has been so successful in the production of Boeing 787, which has been a very successful aircraft. 777 is extremely successful, but it's good they have brought 777X, which only one of it has been developed and designed and produced to date. Airbus too is not left behind, because Airbus 350 XBW is an extremely successful aircraft. The A350-1000 and A350-900, extremely successful. If our videos are so educative to you, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much, and I hope the information